I don't like, I guess, to use my Mac camera like this, but it makes it easier for me. I could read off my phone. These are just some quick tips I have about cutting and anything in particular. But starting off is with sleep. Sleep is super important. Having, I like to have 8 hours or more. Sometimes I'm hitting 7, sometimes less. That's rare, not fun. It really messes my day up, but try to go for 8. So when you're cutting, especially, it's so important to have sleep. Like it really is. It's just it makes or breaks your your physicality and your mentality. Um, but what I like to do is to put my phone away for an hour before bed. So like maybe I'm reading something like comics or anything. Some people might like to have their phone in airplane mode or even on what is it called? Do not disturb. Just so you don't have that blue light keeping you awake. Having consistent sleep schedule is extremely important. Going to bed at like 10 p.m. might help some. For me, that's what helped me get up in the morning, do cardio really early so that I don't have to bother with it for the rest of the day. Speaking of cardio, transitioning into cardio into your cut isn't so much as a transition as you should be doing cardio, I think, all year round. At least 20 minutes to 30 minutes 5 times a week. So when you get to your cut, you're already in the grind. You don't have to worry so much about doing excess. About 8 weeks out of your cut, I would say that's when you want to up it to 45 minutes. That's pretty simple, doing it every morning. You could do more cardio throughout the day, but I would only do 45-minute intervals. I wouldn't go more than that. You don't want to be exhausted. So you might do 45 minutes in the morning, and then maybe after your workout, you do 30 minutes. So that's like an hour and 15 max a day. That's pretty good. Um, let's see. So speaking of cardio and training, if you're doing cardio for an hour and 15, let's say total for one day, and then you're also weightlifting, and let's say it's something like legs, and it's going to take up like an hour and a half of your time because the gym's busy. You might be at the gym for like 3 hours in total. That's not like all at one span, but so it's very time consuming. It really can be. So that's something to keep note of. If you just don't have that time right now, it's not worth doing. But if once you know you do, it is something to look into and just have fun. Um, that being said, what do you do on your off days? Because usually I hate rest days. Obviously I do them, but I hate them because it's like, oh, I'm not going at the grind. But when you're getting really into your cut, you're gonna love them. Here some things you could do on those rest days to help distract you. Is a sauna. I personally haven't done a sauna, but I really should. A cold tub. That's like so important. You wouldn't think about it, but having that cold water really like helps your muscles heal. The problem is getting into the tub. That sucks. Like there's no worse feeling than just like freezing. But once you're in there, it really helps. It really makes a difference. Maybe finding something to do, like a hobby, like gaming, or like reading. On rest days, it's a good day to do more cardio. Why not? I like to go to the grocery store usually on my rest days because it just helps distract me. Like I get to wander around. I don't particularly like get hungry in the grocery store, if that makes sense. So that doesn't affect me. I know some people might like not want to go to the store when they're already at a deficit, but for me it actually helps a lot. Um, and then I would say 3 weeks out of your cut, you should feel depleted. You should feel like every day is just getting more and more tired. It sucks, but that's a good thing. Especially a week out, you should just be exhausted. That means you've made a lot of effort and you're really going for it. But those are just some tips for anyone who wants to start out doing it now. Um, I personally won't be anytime soon on that because I just did it. Um, but there's never a bad time to start as long as your life allows, is available for it, which you could definitely manage. So there's just some tips for it. So yeah,